Okay, hello
Hey,
everybody. Whoa.
Hi. Hi.
Did I
Just
scare you?
kind of cool.
Oh yeah, no, it's loud. It's
It is.
loud. Okay, hi, I'm Jens Anderson, otherwise known as Spittle, and with me tonight or today, depending on where you are, we have Eric Duncan, our brand manager, otherwise known as Buzzword.
On the forums, yeah.
On the forums. I was a little terrified starting up this broadcast because,
Why was that?
well, I kind of did some shenanigans to Ted's name one night,
Oh.
and I was very worried because I wasn't in here for a while, and I was unable to check that he had sabotaged me. But
Nice.
Ted, being the upstanding guy that he is,
He didn't sabotage
did
either
not
of us,
do that.
which I'm
I know,
shocked.
and we're on the right side.
Yeah,
I
on
always
the
get
right
it
side.
backwards too. That's good. Okay, but
Well done.
speaking of MEPS,
Yes.
Mr. Ted Stune is at a remote location. Hello, Ted.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm in the Meps cave.
You're in the no, it's the Meeps cave.
Yes.
We are renaming everything for you these days.
Meeps.
Okay, so let's talk about what we're doing here. We're talking about some Batsies, some
Batman, yeah.
right?
Batman. We
Okay.
wanted to
Tell us what's going on this year with
well,
Batman.
We
Eric.
wanted to this year DC WB are celebrating 75 years of Batman. Last year they celebrated
that's a lot of
75 years
years.
of Superman, and we totally dropped the ball.
We
on
missed
that.
it.
Yeah, we kind of missed that. We didn't. So this year I wanted to make sure we did some things. At least
Right.
a few things, right?
Okay.
So one of the things I wanted to do. So as a lot of you may know, some of you older players may know. Batman is in Legends PvP.
like chronologically old, like age-wise, or
been
just
around
with the
a while.
game? Veterans
been with
of
the game. Veterans of the game.
Okay, young and old
right.
veterans. Got it.
So Batman is in Legends PvP, but the only way you could get Batman was pre-ordering the game.
Correct.
3.5 years ago, back in the old days when games came in boxes at stores. Weird how they
right.
did that.
And we actually have two Batman in the game.
Well,
Right?
yes.
There's
but
future
Jim,
Batman
I'm
and
talking
this other Jim Lee Batman.
Specifically Jim Lee's Batman, the
Right.
Batman who is the mentor in our game and,
Correct.
and carries through our game.
And
that
the funny
guy.
thing is
our universe is Batman.
Yes, and it's funny. Nobody calls him Batman in Legends. They
They
all
call
call him pre-order Batman.
Pre-order Batman.
Because it's
So-
the only way you can get to it is pre-order.
Pre-order Batman, and it's sad to say, pre-order Batman is never coming. Is
Right.
going to be available again. I mean,
It
that's just
can't.
unfortunately no. Unfortunately, it
because
can't.
it's pre-order Batman.
Pre-order Batman, right? There were
a contract.
deals made with partners that we can't go back on. So,
Correct.
What I wanted to try to do was bring some other Batmen to Legends PvP.
Batmans.
And I thought
Bat-
that bringing,
Batman.
looking at 75 years of Batmans, we had a lot of Batman options to pick from.
Right.
A while back, it seems we put something on the test servers. I forgot. Someone accidentally put something. we were
Well,
working
actually,
on.
let's back up a little
Sure.
further than that. So you said you wanted to celebrate for
Sure.
75 years of Batman, and you sent me an email at one point. You
Right.
said, "Hey, Jens, can we do some Batman skins? What would you
Right.
think we should do for some Batman skins?"
Right.
I sent you a whole bunch of options. You
Right.
chose some that you thought were really cool.
Right. I
We
came
had-
up with some myself.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Actually, and it was a little brainstorming.
Little
I'm
brainstorming,
not trying
right,
to
right.
take credit for this whole thing here. What I'm just trying to say is we selected a bunch that
We did.
we thought represented a large swath of
Sure.
75 years
Right.
of
We
Batman.
skewed it a little more modern, I think.
Yeah.
35, 40 years or so, the recent time frame, because Batman kind of had a pretty similar look from 1938 to.
We did avoid
really
the TV show. I think we
did
were,
avoid the TV. Well, we can't. We cannot touch on anything we don't
Exactly.
have the rights to. No movies,
Exactly.
no TV.
That's true. Everything has to be from the comics.
Right, from the comics to an extent. Like I'm sorry to say, we're not going to do Batman Beyond.
Right.
It's just not going to happen.
No,
right.
it's not gonna no Terry McGinnis.
No Terry McGinnis.
Batman.
But we were able to pick, I think, a few pretty iconic Batman
And one of them,
outfits.
the one that kind of got leaked before it was done,
Right.
was a Neil Adams kind of
Inspired, yeah,
inspired
kind of.
one.
We're calling him classic Batman.
Exactly.
He's very much from that sort of 70s renaissance of the character when Denny O'Neil and Neil Adams were kind of in charge of him, and they became the Dark Knight again and became
Right.
a force of justice.
Right.
And, they had this really cool though, distinct outfit for him that has kind of come along through the years with Batman. You see it in all kinds of media. Still today, a lot of kids stuff. My son's a big Batman fan. He bought a Batman coloring book, and that's
Are
the
you
Batman
like his hero
you
because
see.
you work on a Batman game?
He loves Batman. He really does. Yeah, he wants
Does
to
he
be
ask you to
called Batman
introduce him to
sometimes.
Batman?
No, he's not old enough to quite figure that out
Okay.
yet, but he still loves Batman. So you see like this permutation of this 70s era Batman carried all through the years in a lot of different media, and so it's a very iconic look. Some people love him, some people don't like him as much, but you can't deny the fact that he's an incredibly iconic look for Batman. So
Right.
this clone, this permutation of our Legends Batman leaked onto the test servers, but he wasn't done yet.
No, he had the wrong cape.
He had the wrong cape and the wrong ears,
Yeah,
and he kind of wasn't
was
quite done.
wrong.
I think the textures were quite done, maybe, but so I made a post on the forums, and I talked kind of about what we were doing with Batman75 and how we were creating multiple new Legends characters for Batman. You know, so why don't we? Do you want to show them?
Yeah, let's show.
So let's show. So here is we can show the picture. We can show.
No, let's show the in-game. Let's show the picture first.
Sure.
Okay,
That's
so
not it. That's not classic.
here's
no.
What?
Nope.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that one.
Got it. There we go.
So
okay.
here is kind of how he turned out. I think he's a pretty freaking cool looking version of Batman. I'm calling him Classic Batman. One of the things I mentioned in my post in the forums back then, he wasn't done. Now he's done. You know, I think
he's got the proper emblem. He's got the
proper
proper cape.
Proper ears.
Proper ears. You can see the ears are a little taller.
And so I mentioned that he's going to be a marketplace item, but I lied. I didn't lie at the time, because at the time this was true. He was going to be, we were going to put him in the marketplace. But instead we decided, since he's the first one, we're going to go ahead and make him available to everybody. Right. He'll be available to everybody, but you still have to earn him. He's not a total freebie. He's going to cost 150 marks of legend, which really isn't much. That's not a lot.
No,
you know, anybody can get into Legends, get 150 marks of Legends, and get Classic Batman.
There he is, right there.
There he is, yeah.
Classic Batman. So here's Future,
right,
which anybody can buy on the marketplace,
right,
which is unique to our game. And then here's for the pre-order, only available to people who pre-ordered the game. And then, of course, this is the new Classic. Now, I want to stress that the Classic Batman is the same as the other.
Right.
Batman.
The Batman we're making for
Legends.
The Batman we're making for Legends are actually clones of pre-order Batman. They're gonna have the same loadout, the same combat moves, and everything. But
otherwise, then people.
But everybody is gonna have an opportunity to have this Batman.
Right.
And you know, we'll show Classic Batman here, and we'll talk a little bit more, because we have actually more Batman stuff to talk about after we.
Well, John Dode says 150 GD. He better do something new. Well, John Dode, he doesn't, but at least you can have him now.
Yeah, he's
so
free.
Be happy with that.
He doesn't
you don't
cost
have to
any
pay any money or
cash.
anything like that. All you got to do is just go in there and lose 150 matches, and he's yours.
Yeah.
Get over it, kid. Be happy with the gift. Okay, so here he is in game. We're going to check him out here. Looks pretty cool. You can see the ears are definitely taller, not the Jim Lee signature ears. These are more of the Neil Adams type. It does have our standard body that we have on our characters, though. Oop, let me summon up the drone here with the bat symbol that now matches his outfit. All right, so who are we going to
Pixie
face?
Boots Robin. No, we cannot confirm Pixie Boots Robin.
No Pixie Boots Robin. All right, let's see who's in here. It's Meps!
Missed opportunity.
And Meps decided he was going to play Joker.
Got to be the Joker, right?
Yep, and he was going to get block broken by me. Yeah. Come on, Meps. You don't have to make Batman look that good.
Jeez. I might as well have just played.
What? Oh, to keep it even?
Feel.
I don't know. It's, you know, I don't want to... Oh, he had to pop his cola already. Oh, he countered me. Well done, Meps. Where's he going? Where are you going? Oh, nicely done, sir. So, classic Batman versus a really cool Joker.
Classic Joker right here.
Classic Joker. People are going to start making fun of my Batman play. Batman, not one of my go-to Legends characters. I will be honest about that. So, Meps has a good chance of humiliating me here on a live stream.
Shadow Knight PT, how do we get the Batman again? If you missed it, you'll be able to get this classic Batman for 150 marks of legend. It will become available with game update 38.
Oh, I shouldn't have gone for this.
And it'll be available to everyone regardless of membership status.
Right. So you don't have to be a member. You can just grab your marks of legend and he can be yours. He can be yours. Where am I, Meps?
Axe.
He looks good when he's playing. I kind of like him. On this particular one, I can see his arms and legs a little more because of the gray. So
yeah, the gray and the blue, they stand out.
Oh, you cheeky clown prince, you.
That's pretty much accurate.
What do you got questions going on there?
No, the pre-order
I'm
one
going to score some points.
is
Send
never
you
going to be
flying.
available again, unfortunately. We cannot make pre-order
Didn't we
Batman
cover
ever
that?
available. Yeah, some people, I guess, came late.
All right. Well, no pre-order Batman ever.
Yeah.
So this is the Batman that you can have. And that's the very reason we are doing this. Not only as a celebration for 75 years of Batman to kind of, give some more Batman options in the game, but, because people actually, I'm totally interacting with you, costing you gear damage.
Costing you. And there will be more Batman coming.
Yes. Oh, let's
yeah,
talk about that.
There will be more Batman coming, and I've confirmed that before. There'll be more Batman coming, and
maybe one
everyone will have a chance to get every Batman. We're going to offer them in different ways.
Members will be really happy for the next one.
I think members will
Where are
be
you going,
pretty
Meps?
stoked for the next one. Yeah.
Where are you going?
He's running.
Oh, you got shackled. Oh, you countered me.
You're not even going to let him get anything.
I'm sure he'll get one because I'm
lost a
distracted. Have I not lost a point?
Not a
Oh,
one.
oh. Better be careful not to step off the node. Almost did. Got any other questions coming in?
Mogo Batman and Mogo ranks. Nope,
What?
Not happening.
That doesn't even make sense.
Flash or Lobo.
Yeah, they've been talking about all the other characters they want.
Yeah.
Okay, they're not even talking about. They're just talking about other legends at this point.
Yes, I know we're upset too that we
So
didn't celebrate
we
Superman
do have something
75.
pretty special planned for one of these Batman, right?
I think I stated in the
Well,
forums.
yes, we do. Do you want to get onto that right now?
After, so I will make it clear. There's someone is asking about Azrael Batman, and I think I made it clear in the forums. As long as I'm here, there will never be an Azrael Batman in this game.
Yeah, what is up with you? Like, you hated the Nightfall.
I didn't hate Nightfall. I appreciate.
Congratulations,
Nightfall,
Maps. You got a knockout. We're gonna leave it at that with
Wait,
your tremendous
so buzzwords
victory.
all like, give me the blue and gray Batman, but not the.
Whoa! See, again, Maps is one of those youngsters that doesn't appreciate the.
Yeah, he doesn't appreciate
Classic
it.
nature
So
of
anyway, we have
classic
that's
Batman.
classic Batman right there. He performs the same as the regular Batman.
So
but it's available to everyone for Marks of Legend.
150 Marks of
We
Legend.
have some more Batman coming down the pipe to celebrate this anniversary of Batman's, and we'll announce those later. However,
so I can say we definitely have. We know what the next one is. The next Batman, we've already made it. It looks amazing. It's coming later. We'll announce it soon, not in the too distant future. I think we have one coming after that later in the year, towards the end of the year. And the issue is now we don't know what to do.
Well, I don't know if we don't.
We
not
kind of
know
know,
what to do,
but we're at a.
No, we disagree. You and I disagree.
Yes.
We have
Okay.
two
So-
great options.
We have two
have
good
two
options
fantastic options for the
that
next
we
one.
want to explore for this. And
Right.
so, we talked about 75 years,
Right.
and we were skewing a little modern
Right.
with some of our stuff. And so there was a particular suit that I thought represented a period of the character that was important.
Right.
There was a particular suit that represents another period
Right.
that you just didn't care about. Period. You just thought it was cool. So I'm good either way this pans out. But my
Right.
suggestion was to let you fine people decide.
Let the players decide.
So we're gonna let you decide. So do I hit on this content one, Eps? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a poll. We are gonna be polling you for what one of the Batman skins or clones or whatever you want to call it is going to be that you will be able to get in the game.
To be clear, we're not polling you right now. We're going to post the poll
Yes.
on our forums and Facebook and Twitter. So go to our channels after the show.
After the show, the polls will be up, and you will have two choices, which we are going to talk to you about right now.
I think we're gonna run the poll for a week.
Okay, yeah, it's up for a whole week.
Let it go
okay,
for a
that's
week
fine.
and let people pick.
All right, so one of the suits that was really popular during well, you know what? Let's get to this one first. So
Let's show it.
yeah, obviously, New 52.
New 52. So this was my I'm championing the New 52 suit. I think it's one of the coolest Batman suits ever created. It's very modern, it's sleek, but it kind of has a sort of military armored look to it. This is Jim Lee's design of the suit, and it's pretty fantastic. And
Oh my God, we've
what?
just totally revealed Batman's secret identity.
Jesus,
Spoilers.
way to go.
This is spoiler, people. Look away.
Way to
Look
go,
away if you don't want to know.
So I feel our players would really like to see this suit in game. I've seen a lot of requests for this suit. So this is the one that I'm putting up there as the let's vote on this one and make it happen.
Okay.
And then Jens.
Hold on. There's another look.
Another
There's
look
another
for New
look.
52.
Yep. So here's New 52 in action. Less spoilers in this one, but you can see it's got some. The boots are have some kind of combat-y
paramilitary
kind of,
look to them.
It's
Yeah.
got the typical New 52 boots and gauntlet kind of thing going on, but it has all the slat work and everything like that. It's a nice design, I think. Now, there's another design that represents a period of the character, which is known as the Troika suit to the people over at DC. And this is a black suit with the gold emblem. So it's an entirely all-black suit. That's one version or picture of it, and here is another version or picture of it.
This came about after kind of the events of the Nightfall storyline. After Azrael was Batman and Bruce Wayne came back, and the suit they gave him, sort of the fiction they came up with was that this was sort of a Kevlar armored type of suit and all black, and this is what Bruce Wayne wore for a while.
So it's
Batman.
black and gold, right? You have the gold emblem, the gold belt, very kind of different from the modern takes on the suits, which don't have the symbol, like the field around the symbol, and they go skew a little darker on the belt, and maybe a little
mixes
lighter
the classic
on the
imagery of the oval emblem, with a more modern look of the all-black suit.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So now, first of all, silence your greedy little calls in the chat for both. That's not going to happen, at least not at this time.
Because we've already decided what the other one.
Yeah, we already have what the other ones are, and we are looking forward to announcing those later. But so right after the stream ends, is it right after Meps?
Yeah, just
immediately after.
Pay attention later to our channels, Twitter, Facebook.
Yeah, pay attention later. It'll be up for a week, so you don't have to get to it right away. But we want to know which suit you want, the New 52 or the Troika suit. One being the one you're seeing in the comics right now, and the other one that you saw at a different classic period in the character. And you know what? I'm rooting for me. I'm rooting for you too. Either way,
either one,
we
they're gonna
all
look
win
great
because they look cool.
Yeah, either one, they're gonna look really cool. Art is probably rooting for the Troika suit.
Are they?
Probably.
Yeah, maybe. I
know
don't
those
know.
little lines. And
I see. All right. No, I think they'd be willing to
but
go
I think
all out with,
they would.
With it. And again, one more look here at our Fabu classic in the game, not just the screenshot. So you can see it here.
It's pretty good.
Looks cool. Very excited to see this one go live. And you will be able to earn that with Marks of Legend. 150. Start saving up, people. Start saving up.
With GU38.
In case it wasn't obvious, this Batman is coming in Game Update 38 as well.
Right.
Oh, GU38.
Yeah, GU38.
Okay, good. So very soon.
Yeah.
Very, very soon.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All
right. Well, do you have anything else you wanna add?
No, I hope everyone has fun with these and gets into Legends and starts having more fun with Batman. I know a lot of people wanted Batman, and it's we can't bring pre-order Batman back, but we can bring all
got
these
a lot of other
cool,
options.
Batman options to bring. So, have fun.
Okay, Meps, thank you very much for being my punching bag with classic Batman here.
You're welcome.
I know. I appreciate you throwing the match as you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for everybody for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing your comments once the polls go live.
Yeah.
And we will let you know at the end of the week which one you will be getting.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right. Bye.